so far?
Collin Dixon. So you got here in June, Collin. What's the transition been like for you to Power 5 football?
The transition's actually been pretty smooth. You know, getting here, learning the everyday routine of guys, trying to just, like Coach B says, live your routine. So the first bit of when I got here, I was just trying to find my routine. So now I got a pretty good set of things I do every day, and just trying to reflect what the older guys do. I ask them questions all the time, like Casey, Pat, Isaiah, those guys, just trying to see how they got through it in their early days and do the same things they were doing.
So what kind of progress you feel like you've made so far?
I feel like I've made a lot of progress. You know, getting with Coach McDonald, he's kind of taught you the more detailed side of football. Everyone knows receivers run routes and catch balls and stuff, but it's more getting in and out of breaks, reading defenses, seeing what they do. I feel like that's been a big help so far.
What are some of the things you take from guys like Pat, Casey, Isaiah, who've been around and had success? What would you try to take from them?
The biggest thing I took from them was their work ethic and the detail they put into stuff. They're always the hardest workers in all the rooms that we're in, and then the attention to detail that they pay, whether it's at the top of a route or seeing the ball and when they catch it, just learning from them, stuff like that every day.
What's been the biggest adjustment for you to be here?
Biggest adjustment is really the little things. You know, high school, you can kind of get away with not being so detailed in what you do, or not really being perfect at everything. But here, you really have to hone in. The DBs everyone's as strong and as fast as you are. You can't really get away with not doing everything you need to do.
What do you feel like you've shown just through I know it's only 8, but what would you feel like you've shown through 8 practices?
I think I've shown growth. I mean, the first couple of practices, I had some things I was struggling with, on the field. And I think these last couple I've done a better job at just paying more attention to the detail, looking the ball, and when I catch it, trying to catch it and then make a play instead of trying to make a play while catching at the same time.
How was the summer with Coach Tank?
Summer was good, yeah. Coach Tank, I love being around that crew and trying to learn more about. They do a lot with recovery too, not as just strength lifting. So everyone knows we're getting stronger, but I liked learning a lot about how they do on the recovery side, what can get my body to perform at a high level the next day and the next day and the next day, so I can keep stacking days.
Tell me about this freshman group of wide receivers. Seems like it's a group that can have a pretty strong career, make an impact here at Illinois.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent, and I think more than just the talent, it's all of us work hard. Me, Malik, Kanari, we're all watching film, going over the playbook, learning from the older guys that have been here, so that we can do what they're doing right now, and then hopefully be at the same level or even better than they are right now.
Did the three of you talk before you got here to Illinois?
Yeah. So I met Malik at the spring game, and then I had met Kanari when I came up here for a spring practice, and talked to Kanari just about what to do, because obviously he was here in the spring. So I just like to get he kind of told me how things are around here and what I need to do to be successful. So I was trying to take what he said and build on that.
What's been the biggest key to dive into the playbook and to make sure you have that? Have you leaned on anybody in particular, or do you do most of that independently? How's that going for you?
Yeah, Coach Jeffries actually helped me and Malik a lot in the summer, daily going over formations, plays, movements, and all that stuff. And then the biggest thing for me is just repetition, so that when I get out there, I can be confident that I know what I'm doing, which but I think I've grown on a lot this fall camp, just knowing what I'm doing and going over the playbook as much as needed.
Is that a big thing for you? It's just confidence to feel like you know everything? I would imagine that's a big adjustment for kids coming in and learning the new system.
Yeah, because for me, when I'm confident and know what I'm doing, it gives me the ability to play more freely. And one thing Coach Tony says is see fast, know fast, play fast. So the knowing part of that is the biggest thing for me, because I could see it, and then when I know it and I'm confident that I know I'm doing what I'm right, I'm able to play freely.
Is part of that transition? Did Coach McDonald start out just teaching you one position, or are they moving you around a little bit?
Yeah, just focusing on outside receiver, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But just learning the basics of it on the outside.
It seems like, obviously, the top 3 receivers coming back from last year. It seems like beyond that, there might be an opportunity for some of you guys early. How do you guys look at that, and maybe what your role can be this year?
Yeah, I mean, all that, Coach McDonald's gonna figure out and whatever he thinks is best. So we're just trying to stack days, and it's a really good competition in that room. Like every day, guys pushing each other to be their best because everyone in that room is really good. So just learning from each other and pushing each other every day, and then Coach Gio will do whatever he sees fit at the end of the day.
How has that competition personally benefited you and kind of helped you?
It's helped me a lot, just because like everyone is so good that you can't really let the previous day affect the next, because you might have a good day, but then if you're riding on that high from the good day, someone's gonna get you the very next day. And then us like learning from those guys like Casey and Pat and Isaiah and the older guys that have been here on like how do you continually stack days and like how do you keep getting better.